Hi Taurus, this is going to be a general love reading for mid-July to the end of July 2020 for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. I'm going to try to keep it short, so let's see. It is general, so it might not resonate for all of you, so you can definitely check out your other signs. So let's see what is going on for Taurus in love in July. We have vibrations and we have contemplation. So there's a lot of thinking here, and I feel like actually this is fluctuations in your in the vibrations of this connection or of you independently. So you might feel like you're kind of going up and down emotionally as you are really contemplating what has happened or what is going on in this connection. So we will see what all of this is about. We're not doing past energy for this one. We're just going to see what is going on currently and what is coming up, as well as the guidance for you. So let's see what is going on in Taurus. All right, we have the Two of Cups. First card out. The Eight of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. Okay, so that's very interesting. So it feels like there was definitely, I feel like this was a very strong connection. Again, I just got this for Aries as well, if I'm not mistaken. Or something similar, but it feels like someone has walked away here. Someone has walked away from a connection that was very loving. It feels like you two were very much in love, and the passion is still here. The passion is still here, but somebody has walked away. So let's see. Or you're in the process of walking away. The Devil and the King of Cups. Get a couple more. The Two of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Alright, so it looks like, again, with the Two of Wands being here, there's definitely a lot of contemplation, a lot of thinking going on, somebody trying to make a decision but waiting, and so this is kind of similar to Aries. So you might be dealing with an Aries, or maybe you have Aries strongly in your chart. Do let me know. Because I am getting very similar vibes, or maybe you are on the Aries-Taurus cusp. That could be another possibility. So what I'm seeing here is that someone in this connection may have been a little bit too emotional, maybe a little bit in an obsessive energy with the other person, or just very emotionally unstable. So this is actually really making a lot of sense with what I said before with the vibrations, like a lot of fluctuations, and I feel like that's still kind of going on. And so there's a lot of thinking here. So it might be maybe you're a little bit too much in your head. You're allowing your thoughts to affect your feelings, maybe a little bit too much. Of course, it could be for the other person, okay? Feel free to take the roles as they make sense for your situation, and if this doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can check out one of your other signs. But definitely, again, I mean, we have the Ace of Wands and then the Page of Wands right under. There's definitely, the passion is definitely still there, and I feel like you're definitely still wanting a new beginning with this person, and this other person is also wanting this new beginning with you. I feel like that is from both sides. However, it feels like there is some sort of a withdrawal in your energies at this moment, even though that love is still there and that passion is still there. So let's clarify to see a little bit more detail, and then we'll look at what is coming up. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups. All right, so we have the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Cups again. So this separation, hi Oliver, you want to say hi to Taurus? Yeah, you want to tell us about Taurus? What's going on with Taurus? Why is this Eight of Cups here? Why? Take a look at the cards and let us know. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Who walked away and why? You're not going to tell us, are you? You're just going to keep it for yourself. Yeah, I know you. I know. All right, so this withdrawal here, whoever walked away, it has caused a lot of sadness, I feel, for that person. And there is this drive, again, as I said before with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands, there's definitely this drive to want to make things right. But again, it feels like, you know, somebody is just overly emotional, and I feel like that is actually what the barrier is here. Like maybe one of the two of you might have been a little bit too, just taking things maybe a little bit personally, getting upset over some communication. And I feel like whoever that was may actually regret it now, because now they're seeing that, you know, with the Five of Cups, you know, that maybe it was just a little bit of an overreaction here that led to this walking away. So, let's see. Yeah, let's clarify the Devil with the King of Cups, because this is coming through very strongly, like this emotional instability here. You want to pull a card? I don't know if you guys can see, but he's trying to pull one of the cards. Alright, the Moon and the Ace of Swords. So somebody wasn't seeing the truth here very clearly. This is very clear. It feels like something was blown out of proportion. And it could be due to maybe a little bit of self-doubt, some insecurity. Maybe there has been a trust issue, and then some communication was made where, you know, one person got a little bit too emotional. And so I feel like that might have been you. And what Spirit is trying to say here by giving us these energies is that, you know, it's okay. It's okay, you know, you just might need to you know, really take a deep look into your emotions and see where they are stemming from, or see where your reactions are stemming from, like what deeper issues need to be healed here. All right, let's see the Page of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So yeah, even though there is there's a lot of passion here, and there's a lot of drive here from both sides. However, I feel like your person, feel free to switch the roles obviously, but your person feels a little bit conflicted in coming forward for a makeup, because they're probably afraid of having this reaction again. Or it could be the other way around. Okay, so let's see what is coming up. The World. Let me move them up a little bit. The Sun. Ooh. And the Hanging Man. Five of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there's definitely going to be some sort of a, I feel like a conclusion here, and I do see it being more on the positive side with the Sun card, but it feels like there's still going to be a little bit of work that needs to be done with the Hanging Man. Let's see. Let's clarify these. Where's the World here? Oh, that card went flying. Give me a sec. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. Let's clarify the Sun. And I will explain in just a sec. The Three of Cups. And the Hanging Man, please. We have Death. We got one more. Okay, two more. The High Priestess and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so yeah, so it feels like history might repeat itself here. Okay, if you're not a little bit conscious of what is going on with your emotions, it feels like this situation now might be resolved, right? There's a moving away from this conflict here, moving to calmer waters, having some sunshine, having some, a reunion here. And then spirits, I feel like this is guidance here. Just be a little bit careful, because you can get trapped, you can get stuck in that same type of a dynamic if you don't change something in the way that you handle this connection, or in the way that you handle your emotions, if you are the person that might be a little bit overreacting here, overthinking things. Maybe taking words too literally or too personally. Someone here is doing that, and it feels like that cycle is going to need to end in order to be able to have a more harmonious union. And what I'm seeing here is that this is definitely the potential, right? The Sun with the Three of Cups. Like you can be very happy with this person. You can be very happy together, but it's just going to require an end to that cycle, which is just going to keep you stuck in the same dynamic over and over again. And it's really about going deep, following your intuition and figuring out what it is that you're feeling, and where is it that you are placing too much emphasis, right, emotionally. And is this stemming from a need to feel accepted, a need to feel fulfilled, a need to have a need met that maybe this other person can't meet that need for you, and you have to see how can you meet that emotional need on your own and not have to, high expectations of someone. Now, I'm not saying that you should accept abusive treatment, or that you shouldn't have any expectations. Of course not. You should. You deserve respect. You deserve to be treated fairly, with respect, with love, all of those things. But the message here is, just be a little bit careful, to see where it is that you can be understanding and have some compassion for another person. And again, it could be the other way around. Okay, so I feel like that actually was the guidance here. So I'm not going to pull separate cards for guidance, but we will get an oracle card to close out this reading. Okay, final message for Taurus. And please do give me a thumbs up if this resonated. You can leave me a comment too if you want. And we have perception. So look at that, right? It's all about perception and how you see this communication, how you see the connection, how do you see the attitude of the other person, Don't look, sometimes you might look too deeply into things, more than is needed, and actually, maybe take things more at face value. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. much love to everybody. I will talk to you guys soon.